Oh shit, time for more Robot Wars. This time it's now 2012 and they'd rebooted the magazine into issue 1. When was the last one that I had? What does that say? July 2001. So it took about a year and a half before they'd rebooted the fucking thing. Oh well, maybe there was an outcry. There definitely was from me. Yeah, this poster, by the way, I had on my wall and it's fucking pimp. Look at that. Look how fucking cool that was. That won't be in here. But yes, this is the Sixth Wars that just started. So Mr. Psycho and his friend Growler had turned up, and Psycho was a badass, and I love Psycho so much. Oh shit, here's Star Wars magazine. Remember when we had hope? Not much. Now this is as you can see, this is a much better put together magazine. Buffy's back apparently. Ooh, Star Trek Nemesis. Josh Whedon, who the fuck's that? Let's have a flick through. Oh look, Rebels Extreme Destruction is a thing. Rebels is go. Look at all this stuff's happening. Oh, there's an extreme guide. I've got that. Maybe you'll see that another day. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the little mini bots that I never collected and I think I've shown off. Rebels Extreme was a thing. I had one series left before you moved over to channel something. Wait, did we get a 7th? Yeah, 7th series. Here's an interview with the Craig Charles. Look at that beautiful bastard there. You may know him as Lister. I know him as going, "Rah, Wild of the Rose." God, he was so good, especially after Jeremy Clarkson. He ran the first series of Robot Wars. There's see, this is a much more boring magazine. I kind of want to just go through this one for the adverts. But this is much more of a magazine. This is what I kind of wanted as a kid. I like information. I wasn't one of those kids who do their shit things. Memorabilia magazine. Masters of Mayhem. Ah, there's a... That's just all heat thingies. God damn, they made this professional and shit. New bots on the block. Here's some nice shots. Oh, this is my kind of shit. Original sketches of Mr. Psycho. Oh, I like the double arms. That's kind of the one that we got. I like that slightly more villainous one. Yeah, so this is I like shit like this. Actually, for Christmas I got a really nice the Haynes manual. Oh, look at the sculpting. That's fucking awesome. This is so much better than just going like, it's for kids. There's some good old pictures of Growler. I really like Growler. Some fucking good tech in Growler, isn't he? Jesus, look at that. Yeah, I really like Growler and Mr. Psycho. I thought they were really good additions. Because Growler was fast and vicious, and Mr. Psycho just kicked the shit out of everyone. And there's Buffy Meg. I've never seen Buffy. Yeah, Mr. Psycho was just huge and unstoppable. That's... Oh yeah, they did those, like, removable robots where you could, like, separate them. I never had those. Something new to buy. What to track down. Never find. Look, it's that really shit Star Trek film. Before Picard, before Kirk, before Archer, after Archer, roundabout Archer. This is where the journey begins. And then Discovery pretend that that's where the journey begins. Oh my god. Oh my god, I want a Sergeant Best skateboard. I've never seen anything I want more. Robots, like, Robots was such a big fucking deal. I don't know what that is. These are the tiny bots I didn't have many of. And there's Robot Wars, the board game, which incidentally I found like a couple of weeks ago. And I'm learning the rules of, and it comes with little robots and it's pretty cute. And then here's a preview of the Robot Wars game. This is such a better magazine. This one didn't last long at all, really. It was really good. Here's the thing. There's a picture. I don't know what it means. And there's the collection things. I really wish they'd release all of Robot Wars on DVD. Maybe they will, now it's pretty. And there's Vader versus Maul. It's a cool picture. Wow, what a much better thing! And Futurama magazine! Go over there. Okay, I will flick through these ones as they're more wordy. And I'll see if there's anything particularly fun in them. This is my life. This is how I look at all points in my life. That's fine. There's Mr... What the fuck? I mean, there's Mr. Psycho French. Okay. Cool. Well, okay. Well, whatever. Oh, Techno Games! The thing about the Techno Games. Do you remember Techno Games? It was like an Olympics version of robots, where there was just lots of events that people had to build robots for. And it was really fucking cool, and I loved it. And I want that to come back as well. Look, more Star Trek Nemesis. Ugh. Look, it's all of the Star Trek characters. Nobody is missing from this list. Nobody. Win some stuff. 100th issue of Star Trek magazine. That's probably still going, knowing Star Trek magazine. There's that hook that Razor had to put on to stop cheaters cheating. It's a lot of Buffy and Angel thing. It's no Shocky! I love how he looks well now. Oh, remember 259? That robot was awesome! That thing just like turned up and just ate everyone for a while. And here's some stuff about how robots works. There's a bit of Deer Talk, which came back for the newer series. No. Did I say Deer Talk? I meant Dan, Tom, Kia, because it's named after his kids who were Dan, Tom, and Kia. I remember these things. There's some stuff happening. That kid has a trophy. I want it. There's some Star Wars bullshit. Whoops, daisies. Flicking through. Robot with Repair Squad. I like these backstage pictures of bits you don't get to see. They're quite cool. Circular Growler being fixed up. Mr. Psycho being shoved into the stage. The guy that works for Ricky Gervais. And then, oh, that's how they made the toys! That is so cool. That is so cool. Everything about this is so cool. I love this so much. He's like the toy designer. Oh, and there's the other toy things getting designed. Oh, I'm such a fucking nerd, but seriously, look, there's the pullback being designed and stuff. That's so cool. I was really excited because I think this came out before these had hit the shelves. I didn't have them. Did I say hit the shelves? Because I just saw hit the shelves. Gordon Bennett, the human mind is a shit heap. And then we're going through some stuff. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. There's Craig Charles. At some point, Craig Charles starts telling a story in these magazines. And the end never happened because this magazine was cancelled really quickly, so don't get too into that. His fucking hell, Star Trek Nemesis was everywhere. Jesus fucking Christ. This was a daily magazine, though, so I mean... How long did this come out? February 2003? Oh, monthly then, yeah. That makes sense. 2003. And keep going, more shit. There's a thing, there's a camera. It's just a camera, that's how the cameras look. There's the audience. I was in the audience once, but not for the British series, for the American series. And not BattleBots, the actual American series of Robot Wars. That there is the souvenir program for what I was just talking about. I totally forgot that was in here. Here's how Robot Wars looks from the backstage and shit. There's the sound thing going, ooh, and there's the grinder being eaten, ooh, and there's the arena. Best arena. I like the new arena, but this had like, that just, I kind of just feel like 90s TV. It's just a glorious looking arena. I kind of wish they'd zhuzh the new one up a little bit more. It's a little bit too plain for me. Just give it a little bit more of a look. Here's some people surrendering to the might of Sir Killalot, as they should. Remember when they had the arena spinner? Boy, that was a useless effect. It's like the fog of war. Firestorm. They always seem like a really awkward two people. I love them to bits, but goddamn, any interview with them was wildly awkward. That's what I really liked about Robot Wars, was that every single person who built a robot there was just wildly awkward. Here's Robot Wars in Germany. Robot Wars Extreme Destruction. Robot Wars, the ultimate guide. There's some more live and flipping, apparently. Oh, I've ripped something off there. Oh, I wanted to get back issues. Clearly, I'd missed one. Clearly had to destroy. I wish you didn't have to destroy things. What is this? What? No! Get these stupid, shitty pictures. That's actually way better than any of the ones we've seen before, but get those stupid, shitty pictures. This is what is this? You didn't even try. You didn't even try. Why is everybody in this magazine age 8? What was I? I was older than 8. Oh, although that fucking Robot Wars logo on top of that is fucking pimp as shit, man. That is pimp as shit. This, your mum doesn't love you, but your mum shit gives a fuck. That is dreadful. The C-Bart, Razor versus Hypnodisc, like I was saying, that's the fight that everybody wanted. Just saying. And then his sexual intercourse. Okay, let's put that away. How many do we have then? Do we only have 4 left? This video is gonna be long. Giant poster. Definitely remember having that on my wall. I had so many posters on the wall. Most of my stuff on my wall was stuff I drawn though. I drew a lot of shit. Mr. Scott's Guide to the Enterprise. Okay, wanna buy that? That sounds amazing. There's some Robots Abroad thing. Here's some backstagey pictures. What happened in the heats. Granny's Revenge! That's actually a robot. That's not just some old lady with an axe they let in the arena. Although that may have been slightly less funny in some way. Here's a Q&A about bits of Robot Wars. 13 Black. What a cool looking robot. Good design. Poor design. Hypnodisc style. Deadly design. And there's I loved when he got that costumey thing. I like the black leather with the strips, but I also like the thing. They sold that jacket for a while, and I never got one, and I will always be sad that I never got one. Fucking love Rebel so much. Could you tell? I think I had that fucking pencil case as well. And that was the remote-controlled Sergeant Bash that I didn't have. I never got any of the remote-controlled ones. Ooh, that's S3. Which is named after Metal Gear Solid. Probably came out before Metal Gear Solid, though. And here's... Oh, that's not terrible. Well done, age 12. You drew a barely competent Matilda at the age of 12. And there's Mayhem. That's slightly more competent as well. See, you get a more serious magazine. You get more serious shit in it. Incidentally, that is possibly the best picture of Archer I've ever seen in my entire life. But that is what took my eye. Star Trek magazine, the Valentine's special. Wasn't expecting to see that today. Whew. Anyway, the magazine has got much thinner at this point, and now it's only $2.99. And, well, yeah. I like how I knew that these would be in order as well. Such a fucking... This one with the ref bot, I remember searching fucking high and low to try and find, and then the one after this I just couldn't find. No, two after this I couldn't find, and then it was gone. Techno Games, Techno Games. I remember Techno Games, it was really cool. It was really cool. And then here's some... Oh, there's Thingy with a shit ton of toys, and I'm going to be always jealous that anybody was close to that many Robot Wars toys at once. A bit more Techno Games. I love that they had the pool. Putting robots in a swimming pool. Always delightfully hilarious. Xena Warrior Princess. You ever watch that? It's fucking insane. Here's some stuff that happened. Oh, shit! An old Forbidden Planet advert. Yeah, they got the Robot Wars. Oh my god. These busts of Transformers. They won't transform. They won't transform. Oh shit, guys, it's Beyblade! Do you remember this? Do you remember having the little adverts that were just, here's a list of all the shit that we sell? I love that Robot Wars magazine slowly gets more and more adverts in it. So it's 3 again, falling out of the arena like a tit. For the 3 people watching, we all just went, at the same time. That's glorious. Oh, there's Hypnodisc's disc without any of the painting on it. That's what it looks like inside, because it's hollow. It's very clever that it's hollow. It's not a big solid disc or kick. Here's a bit of a technical thing about it. What the fuck? I thought the stereo hurts. Okay, well, whatever. There's a really shit picture of Razor. Thanks, Patrick, me in Birmingham. Oh my god. I'm both jealous of the fact that you touch and Razor and that you were in men behaving badly. And then there's an original Robot story. The story has begun. It will never finish. And there's Judge Francis, who then worked on the show because he was fucking cool. Judge Francis. Whoop. Okay. Free pinup. Oh, the last one I went. R2 became the pinup. R2, yes. New favourite picture of Thingy from Razor. I don't always with a rabbit, but we will get there. Boo! 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 Still hurts to this day. Still hurts vigorously. Okay, what else do we have? Battlezone. Here's shit that went down. Razor vs. Tornado. My fucking arsehole is a piece of shit. Hey, look, toys. Hey, look. X2 comic magazine thing. The Simpsons are still alive. Simpsons made them popular. Ooh, the arena. I've been to that arena. I sat over there. It's true. It was in... I don't remember what it was in. I was driven there by somebody. I can't remember who now. Somebody took me there. Boo! Fucking cheat. I'm never going to forgive you, absolute asshole. Yes. Literally the best pick. This is worth everything. Absolutely everything. Oh, it's got better. Did he help do the Techno Games or something? Did I misforget something? I don't know. I mean, that looks like that goes on to be Typhoon 2, who eventually wins Series 7 of Robot Wars. Here's another Forbidden Planet thing with wrestlers figures. Wrestler figures. Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Eric Bischoff, Rey Mysterio, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Kurt Angle, Triple H. Sorry, I scanned for Benoit. As I always do. Oh shit, someone's like, you know what Razor needs? Another smaller Razor on top of it. Hey, look, it's just competent. It's a 7-year-old drew that. That's competent. Much better magazine. I don't know who drew that, but they're an idiot. I really hope someone who drew one of these pictures was there. Look, I always wanted to have this metal shit all over my walls, and my mum was like, no. Thanks, Mum. Anyway, and then there was some more shit. I really got into these. Oh no, this is the last one. This is the last one. Still so much shit to go through. Actually, I don't think there's that much shit. We'll go through all that this week. I've decided we're going through it this episode. I don't want this to take 3 episodes. This is the last one, and I don't think they ever said it. Oh, was this? This is definitely the last one, because they started like, here's how to build a robot, and it just didn't fucking do anything. There's a... Mr. Psycho's fucking huge. Look at the size of that. Also, here's space, for some reason. Apparently, Little Chef gave a mini-bot. Fuck! I wish I'd known that and liked Little Chef, but I had to taste this as a child. Battle Zone, and then there's some stuff, and then, ooh, Mr. Psycho, and here's some battles that happened, and lots of battles. Apparently Growler was out of action. There's Typhoon too! You kicked the shit out of everyone eventually. Never really considered a champion in my head, because you were in the shit series with Cassius Chrome. God, do you remember Cassius Chrome? I recognise you as the little brother team. Big Brother team. Something like that, I can't remember. Yeah, Bigger Brother, that's the one. There's Bigger Brother there, but I've never recognised that paint job before. The Rise of the Machines. Oh god, I'd suck it a lot. So basically what I'm saying is that I want to have Robots Magazine back. Oh god, I have to see the shitty drawings that kids have done. That isn't terrible. That's pretty terrible. And then that's just poo. But then there's somebody who made the magazine for the last one. My god, wait, it's that kid who gave the thumbs up. He's still playing. He's still playing. Some people really enjoy this. There's a Robot Wars room, which is pretty fucking pimp. And then there's some just Star Wars-y bullshit and blah, right, and then it ended. If I'm really in that magazine, it was like, here's how to build a robot, part 1 of 50, and then just ended. I'm gonna have a drink now because my fucking everything aches from having to hold a thing really far in front of me. But instead of just ending the episode there, we're gonna go through whatever else is in here. So this is the Robot Wars Extreme Warriors official souvenir program 2012. Robot Wars Extreme Warriors was the American version of Robot Wars, not BattleBots. That's a different show. There was actually an American version of Robot Wars, and it was pretty pimp. And I went there. So I've actually seen all versions of Robot Wars. Actually, for because for the new one, I saw that when it came back, I was in the audience for the new one, but I got tickets to see both of the other ones, and I couldn't go because of stupid fucking work. And these are some of the things that happened in the day. And here's some of the teams that are competing. Oh look, here's the host, Mick fucking Foley, who incidentally on the way out was shaking everyone's hands. And I met and went, oh hi Mick Foley, and shook his hand. I didn't know the fuck, I wasn't in wrestling. I met Mick Foley, he was the first wrestler I met, and I didn't even know him. He was just the host of a thing. And then there was Dave Aisley, because this was 2 shows. Robot Wars Extreme Warriors for TNN and Nickelodeon. Because there was like 2 different bits to it. It was like 2 different presenters. This guy from Nickelodeon did the Nickelodeon version, and then the TNN one was Mick Foley. He was fucking terrible and flubbed every one of his lines to the point where the crowd started chanting, Foley, 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 to bring back Mick Foley. And they kept swapping between who was presenting it at the time, which I thought was quite nice. There's the history of the wars, and there's some stuff. When I was at this event, that's when I got my Chaos 2 figure and my Robot Wars pin badge, which is somewhere in this house. Actually, I think I know exactly where it is, but it's staying there because it's nice. And here's some nice pictures of the thing. Oh yeah, there's some bullshit. Here's Matilda, and Shunt, and Dead Metal, and Sergeant Bash, and the love of all of our lives, Sir Killer. Oh wait, where's Sir Killer? There he is, Sir Killer. And also Rathbot gets his time in the sun for some reason. Oh, there! Oh, this was one of the things that I used to map out my arena properly, so you get some of the measurements right. I assumed that this was pretty accurate from my measurements, so this was one of my references when I built my own arena. Nerd. Here's the Robot Wars Club, which I was a fucking member of. Here's a really, really nice picture of Sergeant Bash. That's fucking awesome. Attacking an evil washing machine, or is that just known a washing machine? Here's a Robo Quiz. Here's all the people, all the American competitors that were in it. Apparently there was something called Bunny's Revenge or something that I saw, and it's set on fire, which I thought was nice. There's some more of the robots that entered the thing. Actually, when I went to see this, the finale of this was Razor versus Tornado, and I think that was before Razor and Tornado had actually had their first battle, and that was the first time Tornado cheated, but Razor still managed to beat him, and didn't the second time, so Razor wasn't totally surprised by that the first time. There you go, there's a neat little thing there. What's this? What have we got here? Oh, shit, close it up. This is the Robot Wars newsletter. Now, if I'm right, this was for if you were designing a robot, and I got this from somebody who had actually designed a robot for the show. So, yeah, this was a bit more... I don't know, this may have been part of the club thing, the Robot Wars Club, but this was given to me by somebody who actually worked on the show, because there is actually one of the original application forms for Robot Wars, which is pretty neat. But it literally is news. Here's some things. Yeah, here's some stuff that's going on with the thing. I don't know. It's quite cute. It updates immediately. There's issue 1, issue 2, Fourth Wars. Final dates for the Fourth Wars. Chaos 2 was Series 3 champions. And then, yeah, this is if you want to be on the thing. And then it became this. Look, there's a Refbot, new presenter for Series 4. And then every single episode was different. Look at this. And then it started to actually get pictures and shit in it. Ooh, look. And then there's Foxy's Tech Tips. Yeah, this must have been part of the Robot Wars Club thing, I guess. Robot Widows. And then robot building on a budget. And then there was talks and things, which is quite sweet. The new Robo Tool. Okay. Anyway, that's just a cute thing that I managed to keep a hold of. Yeah, here we actually have an original application form. Oh, shit, dog. There's my drawings. Only some of them. I have a different folder for that. Here's the actual application form for Robot Wars. Oh, it was Robot Wars Club. Somebody sent me a thing. Dear Robot Wars Club member. Dear Robot Wars Club member. Yeah, there's loads of shit's just fallen out of here. Special office. This was just the Robot Wars Club and merchandise form. That's all bullshit. But that was the actual application form for one of the early season Robot Wars. That's more merchandise. This was the actual application form for when you got Robot Wars. I actually sent away for this saying, I want to do the thing. And I got this back. I was like, I'm so excited. And then, yeah, it's boring, but I don't know, it's a neat little thing, isn't it? Just a form. What fell on the floor? Oh, I can't reach it because of all the bits. Okay, so, as promised... Oh, shit. Oh, there's a load of shit in there. Right, so pretty much from this point onwards, this just becomes spare stickers I had, including an orange one, that Sergeant Bash. And then there was this, like, Robot Wars magazine gave away free trading cards all at once. It was like Top Trumps, but of Robot Wars. And I'm leaving them in there, because they're literally just pictures of robots and numbers, and I'm fucking tired. Right, what's in here other than my shit I drew as a child? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See if this is... Okay, that's interesting. We're definitely showing that off. That's pretty fucking cool. I like that. I don't know what that is. And this is here's the rules and regulations if you want to join Robot Wars. Here's buy some robots. These are tattoos. Okay, I guess not tattoos, because there's 2 stickers the wrong way around. Free with FBX magazine! Yeah! Must have got it for the tattoos. Enter the War Zone. Metal Mayhem for the Game Boy Color, which I only got literally weeks ago because I bought a Game Boy and it was fucking in it. Thank you, eBay. London Robot Wars shop, and then some more debris. The things that I thought were really neat is like a Matilda stand here. I don't know if you can fucking see that. There's just some information on Matilda. Robot Wars single released 18th of December. Oh my god, I just remembered Sir Kill-A-Lot on the Robo Babes. Let's forget that ever existed. There's 2 bookmarks, but this... Oh shit, official merchandise! Yeah, Robot Wars, look at all the Robot Wars! That's the one I had. That's the little badge that I had. I got given it during the show. And there's all these. I think I've shown these up on the channel before. That's the remote control ones, which I don't have. And then there's some really, 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 really nice posters. Oh, classic Dead Metal. Oh, God, I want that so bad. But oh well. And then there's some videos and DVDs and all that sort of thing. Which I think's pretty cool. And some hats and shit. That's fine. Alright, so, you waited long enough. There's only 2 bits in here. So these were bits that I had for some reason stocked away in here. Okay, that's dreadful. What was I thinking? Oh god, I was so young. Anyway, remember I said there was that picture I probably drew? I did remember drawing that because there is a really bad, bigger but quite terrible rendition of that. So it looks like a biz to go forever. 3 out of 10, old me. But look at this shit. Now this describes me as a child. I actually started drawing technical designs of a robot that I wanted to build. I have no recollection of this. Apparently it has 2 flippers, which would double the flip power. That makes perfect sense. Also, this is to scale. I actually did to scale technical drawings whenever this would have been during that first, when Robots first came out, so sort of 2001-ish. In fact, it was with that picture, wasn't it? So probably around 2001-ish. Yeah, I don't know how old I was in 2001. Probably a bit too young to be drawing drawings like that. Might have planned to send that off with my application form. Right, there's no stickers on the back, and there's just a few spare stickers and things around here, but that was my Robot Wars folder. Almost an hour special, basically, across 2 episodes. Oh god, I like Robot Wars, and I think if you let me know if you found that interesting, because some of you definitely didn't watch that. But if you did, I hope you give a shit. I'm going to think about something that isn't Robot Wars now. Goodbye.